No boy. Maybe y'all don't want to talk to Bama more. Maybe y'all don't want to talk to Bama more. Ain't nobody came in yet. Hmm. Remy, give me a kid. Mm, yeah. Boy, I ain't got no 1 minute. I just got just one person on here, man. I know everybody ain't disappeared on Bama more like that. I know everybody ain't disappeared on me like that, man. It's just one game. Bama lost before. We done lost before. Where everybody at, man? Y'all come on in here, man. Let's talk. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. I'm gonna tell you what I saw. Hey, we finally lost, to a good team.
You want me
We
to read you the questions?
huh?
All right. He on live right now.
Yeah, I'm on live now. Shut my door. But y'all come on in here, man. It's still roll tide, baby, to the day we die. You know how it stand. We the best team to ever play the game of college football. They know it. Everybody know it. Yeah, we lost. We lost to a very good team. We lost to a very good quarterback. But I had respect for Coach O, but the way he clown that in the locker room and cussing and going on, I ain't got no respect for Coach O no more. I did yesterday. Congratulating him, but after that, Nick Saban gonna bust his ass. I promise you that. But Nick Saban would never act like Coach O did. But I understand Coach O was excited, something he never did. You know, and then everybody thought he was a failure from the get go when he got that job. But they love him now. But all I'm saying, same thing to make you laugh, gonna make you cry. I promise you that. But y'all, hey, y'all Bama fans, man, come on in here. It's Bama Mo, man. We're gonna talk about I still think we're gonna be ranked number 4. I still think we're gonna be ranked in the country. I still think we're gonna get back in the college football playoff. Some strange things gonna happen. Mark this down. It's gonna be some things that happen in college football, just like it was strange when Tua dropped that ball yesterday, going in for a touchdown. When Tua dropped that ball, mark this down. What goes around, come around. It's gonna be some strange things happen going down the stretch these last 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and Bama will be back in the top 4 in the college football playoff. You know, but let me say this here. About the game. Uh, uh, that was a tough ball game to watch. It really was. Um, right there at halftime, when I had just told a friend, hey, why not take a shot down the field and see if we can hit a home run? But Tua, instead of him throwing the ball out and up, he threw it over the middle and got it picked off. That was a bad decision. Even though you didn't even have enough, time to throw a ball over the middle, you need to be throwing it to the boundaries so you can get out of bounds. So that was a bad play on him. He played hurt. Everybody saw it, and he played, courageous. I'm gonna give him that. But he wasn't himself. You know, Joe Broad was healthy, played lights out, and Joe Broad deserved all the credit that he getting. And in my eyes, he won the Heisman yesterday because he beat the best team in the country, and he beat a dynasty. Something that a lot of quarterbacks can't say they ever did against Alabama. Very few people can say they beat the Crimson Tide. He's one of them. He did. And he can always take that, and tell his grandkids about it one day. Hey, I went to Tuscaloosa and took him down. He did. But at the same time, we didn't have a healthy quarterback to get the job done. And I believe if Tua had been healthy, maybe a different outcome. I tell you, I know we gave up 46 points, but if you look at that game, that young defense actually played better than I thought. They did. Uh, yeah, we get Joe Burrow was hitting everything on sight, man. He didn't miss. He squeezed the ball in there, man. He made some hell of a plays, man. I ain't gonna kid you not. And they boys caught everything. They didn't drop nothing. We had a few balls dropped that was uncharacteristic of our ball players. We don't drop balls, but we did drop some touchdowns. But when we got that turnover, I thought we was gonna, you know, in the second half we needed that turnover. We got it. I thought we was gonna go right down the field and score, and we didn't. Went 3-9. But hell, the way we played, and we only lost by 5, 46 to 41. I tell you what, if Bama got a second chance in the playoff, if in which I believe we going to, I don't think nobody gonna want to play us. I don't think nobody gonna want to play us. I definitely know LSU know the history. They definitely ain't gonna want to play us again. You know, but it's all good. I knew I was gonna lose some subscribers after they beat us. You ain't gonna hear from them no more. But I'm gonna get revenge. Let me talk to some of y'all. Coach O was classless. Yeah, Wilford. Yeah, man. What he did, man, was awful, man. I understand he was excited, but what he did, man, a lot of coaches around the country gonna look at that and say, man, that ain't the way you need to show your kids how to act in the locker room. You can be excited, but to drop F bombs about the Tide, you gonna beat us in this, you gonna beat us in that. Man, you won one damn game. You 3-1 against Alabama, 3-1 against him as a coach. You know what I'm saying? So, and the team he coaching, Alabama is 53-26 against. You know what I'm saying? So he don't own nothing in Alabama. He ain't gonna never own us. And then next year, when we come over there and beat their ass in their own stadium, I want to hear him drop the F bomb then. Cause it's gonna happen. He might get it again this year. Cause we get in the playoff, they ain't gonna want to play us. If we played them again in the playoff, let's just say LSU was number 1, Clemson number 2, Ohio State, no, Clemson, no, let's say LSU number 1, uh, Ohio State number 2, Clemson number 3, and we number 4. We got them right off the bat. So they ain't gonna want to play us again. I guarantee you they gonna be lobbing. Let me tell you, we need LSU to win out. We do. But they done put all their eggs in the basket to beating Alabama. And I wouldn't be surprised if they get snake bit. But they might not, I don't want them to get beat. I want them to win. Let's see. LM Johnson, I'm with you, man. Yeah, man. Hang in with me, man. We're gonna bounce back. This is great. Gave you 2 TDs. I don't care what you gave us. You gave us. We gave y'all TDs. Come on, he gave us 2 TDs. Let's see. We gave them. We gave them 2 TDs. Let's see. I think we should slide in. Yeah, I know we're going to. Let's see. Dwayne, how was Coach O disrespectful? Coach O was disrespectful because he went in the locker room and said, roll what? Fuck Alabama. That's what he said. And we gonna beat their ass in recruit. We own it. We gonna own their ass. He said that, and he said we gonna own this our place. Man, Alabama has beat that damn team 8 straight ball games. He just kind of got on the block, and really and truly, he struck lightning in a bottle to me. With Joe Brady. But it's all good. He gonna get payback. I promise you, Nick Saban ain't gonna walk away from the game till he get payback. If you think Nick Saban gonna take, fuck Alabama on the chin and not do nothing about it, we gonna see. I can't wait to see college football when they do the final rankings and all hell breaks out and and Alabama back in the college football playoff. It's gonna be people lose their damn mind, man. Now I know they sick of Alabama. I know it. You know, we lost last night, man. The best thing could have happened to college football. You know, there's a lot of people's tired of us. But I promise you, we ain't going nowhere. So you might well get ready. You know, yeah. I got on my black shirt today. In mourning, man. But we gonna bounce back. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Bad if we played, we still had a chance. Melvin, you right, man. As bad as we played, we still had a chance to win the game. All we had to do is get the onside kick. You never know. Hey, Brian Dennis Stadium. Yeah, I believe Tua need to come back, man. I really do. If I'm an NFL player, I'm not drafting Tua, man. I would give him advice. Hey, young man, go back, play college football. Take out that $1 million insurance, and try to show college football that you can stay healthy. But but like I say, still, I want to tell everybody, man, just hang in there. We're gonna bounce back. Let me see. They got the bragging rights for right now to talk a little trash. They deserve it because they've been getting their ass beat for so long. And you know, if me personally, I don't want to wait 8 years to win a damn ball game. You know what I'm saying? They just happen to strike lightning in a bottle. Uh, they'll find out that Alabama's more powerful than they believe. You know what I'm saying? But let's see. I want to say this too about last night the game. I just don't think the SEC officials is calling the game right. I don't know if they scared to call pass interference. I don't know if they scared to call holding. It was several times. One time I can't remember who it was. Damn near got his face mapped. Jalen Waller when he ran the touchdown back. He damn near got his face ripped off. No call. No call. You know. But at the same time, we spot him 10 points. The young punter, he drops the ball right off the bat. And everything was in kind of a frenzy. You go down at halftime, 25 seconds left. You throw a pick. They go down and score a touchdown. You down 32-13. And you're looking at like, I'm not believing this. And then you fight all the way back, cut it to 6, you know, and had a shot. 3rd and 10. You had a shot to stop Joe Brewer. Uh, we sacked him 2nd and 13. He picks up the first down. It just some things that happen that you just can't explain. But I do believe the Tide gonna get back in, man. I really do. Let's see, Auburn. Let's see who it is. Auburn and LSU under 24 points. Yep. Let's see. I don't know what that means. Let's see. He'll be back at the top overall pick. Yeah, if he come back for next year. Let's see. Let's see. Tua would be the number one pick. I don't think, bro, he ain't gonna be no number one pick. I don't know what you're seeing, but I just think Tua, when when the lights is bright, he's the last couple ball games, really three, if you count the SEC playoff game SEC championship game. He just didn't play well, man. I mean, he threw for a bunch of yards last night, but at the same time, those receivers, man, they can take it and carry it to the house and make your stats look great. The difference between him and Joe Brewer is Joe Brewer either stood in the pocket, he maneuvered in the pocket, or he took off. I understand Tua couldn't run last night, but uh, I just think that he just need to show the world that he can stay healthy. That's what I'm saying. And Devontae Smith, uh, Ruggs, That's a few guys need to come back to show NFL that they now don't get me wrong, they are all NFL players, all right. But I just if I'm them to lose like that last night, and if you think about it, I believe I'll come back. I believe I'll come back, and this team come back with that young defense gonna grow up, and those young linebackers. I just don't think nobody's will stop us. Let's see. Let me answer a few more of y'all questions. Let's see. Roll Tide to the day I die. Let's see. I like to see Tua and our receivers come back. Yeah, I would too. I like to see our receivers come back and Tua. Now, Jerry Judy, I can understand him leaving. But Ruggs and Devontae Smith and definitely Water got to come back because he ain't nothing but a sophomore. But Devontae Smith, he can prove a little bit more. Ruggs can prove that he can be a possession receiver, instead of just a fly receiver. He can come back. But if Judy wanted to go, I can understand that because he's ready and he can catch it any kind of way. Now, even though he had a couple big drops last night, that's unlike him, man. He definitely dropped a touchdown, and then a couple times he was wide open going down the sideline. Tua didn't pick him up. You know, so I think Nick Saban should have played both quarterbacks. He was finna play both quarterbacks. There in the third quarter, he had Jones, Mac Jones warming up after this second series when we got the turnover and then we didn't do nothing with the ball. I think he was gonna give Tua one more chance, but Tua hit the touchdown. We got down there and scored. Najee Harris was just running like a madman, so he decided to stay with it. I could tell what he was thinking. Well, you know what? Hey, we warm it up right now. Let's just stay with it before I don't want to interrupt it. See, that's what Dan Mullen did wrong against Florida. I mean LSU when he went up 28-21. He interrupted what he had going good by putting that other quarterback in. But yeah, I got confidence in Mac Jones. He would have played well. He would have been more healthy to move around in the pocket. I don't think he is mobile as Tua, the scramble, but I think he could have, been effective and played well. Our biggest thing last night, man, if you look at that game, is we got LSU in third down multiple times. And when you get a team in third and five, third and four, third and six, even third and 10, second and 13, you gotta put them teams, you gotta come off the field. And we just didn't come off the field, man. They hit big shot, Chase, that receiver Chase, the receiver Moss, they killed us, But at the same time, they quarterback put the ball on it where they can catch it. And that play they did where uh, that Joe Burrow ran up. It was third and I want to say third and 13. I can't. I think it was, but he ran up like he was going to do a Tim Tebow jump pass. He ran up like he was going to take off because he had been hurting us with the run, and everybody come up and he threw the ball over behind us and picked up the first down. That was a big first down that he did, and that was a great play too. But yeah, Coach O do have a big mouth. I agree with you, Greg. He gonna get his, bro. He's a guy that struck lightning in a bottle. They didn't want him as a coach, They wanted Jimbo Fisher, and they landed with this guy. But what he did, he went and got Joe Brady, and Joe Brady changed their whole team. Their defense is the same. Their defense didn't do a whole lot yesterday. I mean, they were chasing a man with one leg. You know what I mean? If Tua, and then several times the defense didn't even get the Tua. Tua just held on to the ball and took a sack instead of throwing the ball away or hitting the receiver. So uh, I wasn't impressed with the LSU defense. Not to say our defense wasn't any better, but I wasn't impressed with LSU defense. Hey, Coach O busted the ball. Let's see. You got too many missed tackles. You right, dude. Let me tell you this here. The way college football is played now, where you can't lower your head, and a lot of guys used to just, go all out and to make a tackle, uh, diving at a person to wrap up. Now they just running up to them and trying to grab them and to slow them down or sling them down. I don't understand that, man. I don't understand the fundamentals of tackle. When I played, I believe in you got to wrap up. If you don't wrap up, you can't nobody run with somebody wrapped around you. I don't understand when you think you just gonna go and push somebody and think they gonna fall down. They just not to. Let's see. I want to take Coach a long pickup and their offense scheme. Yeah, won't nobody. It won't. Yeah, just like when Gus Malzahn came with that offense here. Once everybody picked it up, they stopped it. They right now had nobody got a good bead on LSU offense, but it can be picked up. Trust me. The Atlanta Falcons, the Saints play it has the same offense that LSU used. Atlanta abused the Saints today. All right. I'm just telling you, by the time LSU get in the playoff, they're gonna pick that off. I don't I'm not I don't know, but if I looking at it right now, I don't think LSU the best team in the country. They one of the top teams in the country. I think Ohio State's the best team in the country. But with Ohio State losing their best player, that'd be kind of tough to me to say that LSU not the best team in the country. But if Ohio State get Chase back, get that kid back on that defense, then I just think Ohio State the best team in the country. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. It's 3 games left. We got Mississippi State this weekend. Uh, Auburn got Georgia coming up. Um, it's some big ball games. Texas A&M is getting better. They gonna play LSU hard. You just don't never know, man. You just don't never know. Uh, Michigan can knock off Ohio State. They could. Michigan could knock them off. Uh, Penn State could come back and knock Ohio State off. It's a strange Oregon and Utah out there. Somebody gonna go down. You know, uh, cause both of them teams already got a loss. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised, man, that Bama be in the college football playoff at the end of the year. Let's see, Tour is a big game, and big game tried to do too much. Yeah, not that he don't do too much. To me, Tua look more panic. Like he don't look his confidence like he does. To me, it look like he feels the pressure of a big game. You know what I mean? Uh, when he came in the Georgia game, won the national championship. And by the way, LSU fans, we won the national championship a few times. Just want to let y'all know, y'all nowhere near in our book of winning championships like us. But hats off to y'all still for winning the game last night. But don't get it twisted. Y'all ain't no champions like us. No way, shape, form, or fashion. But what I was saying about Tua, in that game against Georgia, when he came in, he didn't have any pressure. We was losing, and he just brought the team back. And second and 26, he hit Devontae Smith on Seattle. Going down the sideline, and everybody just kind of say, okay, this guy is gonna be the next great one. Well, he's a good quarterback, not taking nothing away from Tua, but I feel like that. I feel like he's in the big ball game. He look a little bit. I ain't gonna say scared, but he knows it's gonna be a little pressure. You know what I mean? Look like he's pressured. He don't look his confidence when we playing a game that we know we should win. But and at Alabama, you ain't gonna get maybe 2 games a year, 3 games a year where you gonna have any common competition because everybody else we beat the hell out of. We don't beat the hell out of Auburn. We don't beat the hell out of LSU too before. But but being said, they about the only two teams that really give us any competition. Nobody else really give us any competition until we get to the playoff. You know. Uh, but I'm gonna say this about Nick Saban: the man has won 6 national titles. He don't play for 8 of them and lost. You know, he won 6, lost 2. But with Coach O acting the way he did, to me, as a professional that I know Nick Saban is a perfection too, he's gonna be more determined to get his coaching staff together, get his recruiting together, and get back on track of winning national titles. See, this is what's gonna happen. A lot of people is dancing like they dancing on our grave tonight. Like if we dead. I know we not going nowhere. The Bama fans not. Y'all know we not going nowhere. So I know Nick Saban is thinking the same way. Okay, behind closed doors, he ain't gonna speak in public like Ogeron do. But behind closed doors, I'm telling you now, Nick Saban got a game plan. All right, I promise you that. But and the team, Mississippi State, finna get it this weekend. I can't wait to play this weekend. I can't wait to see the team respond after a loss. Because we don't lose too many ball games. I really don't see us losing too many games. But when we do lose one, it's like Armageddon for some people. To have that little pride and joy that we lost the ball game. But it's all good. Let's see. Guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We top 5 in the recruiting right now. Right now we number 2 in recruiting. And the coaching staff has changed every year after 2014. The coaching staff been changing because a lot of coaches come here and come to Alabama, coach, and go get a head coaching job, a great offensive coordinator, defensive job, because they know they need to come and learn from the best. You're not going to LSU to learn from Coach O. Coach O is no X's and O's in the runner organization like Nick Saban. Yeah, he did a good job of getting Joe Brady, but let's be honest. Coach O hadn't won a damn thing. He beat Alabama. And that's like winning a damn national title. And everybody knows it. But that being said, once uh, uh, Nick Saban get his coaching staff settled down, where we don't have to be changing year after year after year, guys jumping ship. Because that crew we had last year blew a great opportunity. We should have won the national title last year. I ain't gonna take nothing away from Clemson, but that Alabama team that showed up and played Clemson wasn't the Alabama team that played all year long. That team should have never lost the national title last year. But this team here, I wouldn't be surprised when the dust settles and Alabama will be back in the college football playoff, and I wouldn't be surprised when the year we went 9-6, when we lost against LSU 9-6 at home, then we got back in the playoff, in the college football championship game, the BCS, and beat LSU. I wouldn't be surprised now. Mark this down. That Bama will find its way back in the college football playoff and find its way in the national title against LSU. Against LSU in New Orleans. And I'm going to tell you, if we play at LSU again in New Orleans, like if we found our way to play LSU again for the national title in New Orleans, they're gonna always remember that when Bama played them last time in the dome, they know what the outcome was. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing for LSU. So I'm just saying, sometimes you need something to make you stay on your toes. And being a dynasty like Alabama, we've been a dynasty for years. And this game here may just, hey, make the progress, the process, reboot. And I feel like we're gonna. I think we're gonna be in the end. I really do. I got confidence that it's gonna be some strange things happen. Just like that ball game last night. The way it started was strange. It really was. And I believe some teams gonna lose, and we gonna get in there. Let's see. Let's see. Put a filter on. Yeah, man. Coach O was terrible, man. His mouth was awful. Uh, but I'm gonna say this to the LSU fans. Not just LSU fans. It was haters too. It's people that weren't even LSU fan that were just rooting against the Tide last night. But I'm gonna say this. Like I told you once before, the same thing that make you cry, the same thing that make you laugh, gonna make you cry. That's the way you see it. And I promise you, we ain't out to dance on our grave tonight and the rest of the week. But in a few weeks, y'all gonna be the one bringing us flowers. I promise you. Roll damn Tide.